Hello students, I am Dr. B.K. Singh, Professor of Civil Engineering at Ajay Kumar Garg Engineering College, Ghaziabad. So, previous lecture I had started discussing on design of M25 grade concrete using ordinary Portland cement with super plasticizer. Okay. So, I will be continuing this lecture for the same because you have not completed that part. So, let us discuss concrete mix design M25 grade with the help of 10262 2019, which is the latest code for mix design by Indian Standard Methods. So, in this one, in previous lecture I had discussed this 4 parameter: stipulations for proportioning, test data for materials, target strength for mix proportioning, selection of water cement ratio. So, these 4 portions we have discussed. So, now we will be discussing selection of water content, proportion of volume of coarse aggregate and fine aggregate content, mix calculations and mix proportions. So, what are the different mix proportions we are going to use? Okay. So, let us discuss here. So, selection of water content. So, if you see the table number 4 of IS 10262 2019. So, based on the aggregate size, if the size of aggregate means maximum size, this is maximum size of aggregate increases, then water requirement will drop down, that is the things. So, this is important. So, here the table, if you see, if our maximum nominal size of aggregate is 10 mm, then amount of water required is 208 for workability requirement. If you do not give this much of water, then workability will be the problem. Once again we are using 20 mm size, maximum size and down size aggregate, then 186 liter of water is required. If you are using 40 mm size, then we are using 165 liter of water, 165 liter of water. So, that is important here. Okay. So, this requirement is if your slump value is about 25 mm to 50 mm. If your slump value is between 25 mm to 50 mm, in that case this value is there. So, if the slump value is going up, say in our problem is 125 mm. So, if it is 125 mm, so in that case we have to increase this water content, because water cement ratio, this amount of water is important for getting the better workability. So, workability is influenced by amount of water. So, but for an increase by about 3% for every additional 25 mm slump. So, suppose you want a more slump 25 mm, say our slump requirement this is for 50, suppose you want for 75 mm. Okay. So, whatever the water requirement is there, that water requirement you have to increase by 3%. So, in our case it is 125 mm, ours is 125 mm. So, 125 mm. So, what is the more with respect to P? You can say 25 plus 25 plus 25 mm. So, we need 75 mm more slump value. We need 75 mm more slump value. So, for each slump value you have to increase 3% increase, 3% increase, here 3% increase. So, how much we have to increase the water content means 3 plus 3 plus 3 means we have to increase this by 9%. So, whatever the 186 value you are getting here, so that much you have to increase the water content. So, water content required for this type of mix without admixture is just I will take here 1.09, matlab 9% you have to increase. So, 9% you can make it like that, 186 plus this is the requirement of minimum requirement of water, 186 plus 9 divided by 100 into 186. So, if you calculate this, you will get water requirement, you can get 202 liters. So, from workability point of view, you need a 202 liter of water. Okay. So, slump is important because we have to establish this by taking a small amount of concrete, and then you have to check how much you are achieving the slump value with this much water. Okay. So, now see here. So, you have to take the superplasticizer that comes with a different name, different brand name, commercial name, and from different companies. So, although they supply the data, but you have to do the trial and error. So, you take the some amount of concrete, and by doing the trial and error, we have to establish that how much it is you are able to reduce the water requirement. Okay. So, because you are using the superplasticizer, so as you are adding the superplasticizer in the concrete, so due to the addition of superplasticizer, you will be in a position of reducing the amount of water. So, as you reduce the amount of water, what will happen? Your mix will be economical, because water cement ratio is fixed. Our water cement ratio is fixed by 0.48. So, as this amount water will reduce, amount of cement will reduce. So, if you want to make a economical design, so you have to use the superplasticizer, okay, normal superplasticizer. So, that you have to get a certain from the suppliers. So, they will give you the data how much percentage they are reducing. So, by trial and error, let us say I have got 23.76%. You have achieved how much? 23.76. So, first trial, second trial, third trial, you just going on doing the trial, because cement is very important parameter in economical design of the mix. Okay. So, based on that, now what we have to do? We have to consider the reduction in this value. Here we have to apply the minus sign, here you have to put the minus. So, our requirement is 202 liter. So, 202 liters, we have to reduce the amount of this water to 23.76 divided by 100 into 202. So, this much value you can reduce. Okay. This much value can be reduced. Okay. So, you just do this calculation. So, if you do the calculation, you will get 154 liter. 154 liter of water is required. So, once you got the 154 liter of water, then water cement will be based on this value. So, so then we have to go for the calculation of cement. Okay. Then you have to go for the calculation of cement content. So, how much cement is required, that you have to check here. Okay. So, based on this trial water cement ratio, you need 0.48 water cement ratio. So, that is based on your this curve water cement. So, this is the curve for water cement ratio and this is your strength requirement. So, for this value sorry. So, this value we have got the value of 0.48 water cement ratio and this was strength was 31.6 and we have used the curve number 2 in previous lecture. So, which is meant for 43 grade ordinary Portland cement. So, you refer we are getting a different curve over here. So, curve number 1 is for 33 grade cement, curve number 2 is for 43 grade cement and curve number 3 is for 53 grade cement. So, we have 3 types of cement. So, from here 31.6 which is for the mean target strength we have got 31.6 because we have a 2 formula here. So, what is the formula for mean target? FCK was nothing but FCK plus 1.65 into standard deviation. So, and another formula was this was the one formula, another was FCK dash was based on FCK plus x. So, value of x is given in table number 1 of IS 456 10262 2019 and value of a standard deviation is given in table number 2 of IS 10262 2019. So, based on this calculation we have achieved that minimum value of this value was coming 31.6 Newton per mm square. This calculation was coming over 31.5. So, this value we have adopted and for that we have referred the figure number 1 and figure number 1 of IS 456 IS 10262 2019. So, from there we have got this value water cement ratio. So, your water cement ratio is 0.48. So, cement content you can calculate, you can write 154 divided by 48. So, you are getting 320.83 kg per meter cube of cement. So, now this cement was required for a strength point of view, So, now what we have to do? We have to consider the table number 5 of IS 456 for durability requirement. So, you have to refer to IS 456 also. So, what that say table? So, minimum cement content for moderate exposure condition is 300 kg per meter cube. Okay. So, minimum requirement of the cement is 300 kg per meter cube for RCC work, because our data field requirement is for reinforced cement concrete and not for plain cement concrete. Okay. So, you have the data 300 kg per meter cube and from this requirement you have got here. So, exposure is 300. So, what you are observing? So, you have to take this value, you are adopting 320 and 300. So, we have to consider 320.83 kg per meter cube. So, this way we have calculated the amount of cement required, for durability aspect as well as strength requirement. Okay. Okay. So, now after that we have to go for proportionate of volume of coarse aggregate and fine aggregate content. We have to go for coarse aggregate and fine aggregate content. So, as per the table number 5 of IS 10262 2019, volume of coarse aggregate for 20 mm nominal size aggregate and fine aggregate of zone 3 for having water cement ratio of 0.50. So, this table is given for water cement ratio of 0.50, okay, is 0.64. Okay. So, volume of coarse aggregate per unit volume of total aggregate for different zones of fine aggregate for water cementitious material ratio is 0.50. So, this table is given here. So, how much you are getting here for 0.5? Our zone is 3 and maximum size of nominal maximum size of aggregate is 20. So, for that what you are observing that this value you are supposed to select 0.64. So, this is for water cement ratio of 0.50. This is for water cement ratio of 0.50. Okay. So, depends on this is a zone number 4, zone number 3, zone number 2, zone number 1. So, that we have to consider. So, our zone is zone number 2 sand. So, that you have to determine by sieve analysis. Okay. So, that data you have. So, now we will go to other. So, that you have to convert for point. Our requirement is how much? For 0.48. So, 0.02% if you see here. So, our water 0.02 is less. So, that adjustment you have to do here. Okay. Yeah. So, in the present case water cement ratio is 0.4. So, therefore, volume of coarse aggregate is required to be increased. What you have to do? Volume you have to increase to decrease the fine aggregate content. Okay. So, because suppose total amount of aggregate is something. So, amount of fine aggregate we have to reduce. Okay. So, how much you have to reduce? So, there is provision here as the water cement ratio is lower by 0.02 because our requirement is 0.48, but this table is given for this. If you see this table here, so this ratio is 0.64. So, 0.36% will be sand and 0.64% will be coarse aggregate. So, this is valid when our water cement ratio is 0.50, but ours is 0.48. So, if you reduce here, so different is 0.02. So, what you could see here that the proportion of volume of coarse aggregate is increased by 0.012 at the rate of minus plus 0.01 for every plus minus 0.05 change in water cement ratio. Okay. So, that you can calculate. So, what is the value? Ours is 0.02 and difference for 0.05. So, if you divide you can get 1.6 times of 0.01. So, 0.01 multiplied by 1.67 you have to get 0.0167. So, suppose that amount is A, 0.64 is A. So, what is the value? 0.64 plus 0.0167. So, you have to take the value of 0.6567 at the rate of minus plus 0.01 for every plus minus 0.05 change in water cement ratio. So, accordingly we have increase here. So, our difference was 0.02. So, we have divided by 0.05 and finally, we got that amount of coarse aggregate should be 0.6567. Okay. Now, we see the another criteria here. So, therefore, corrected proportion of volume of coarse aggregate for the water cement ratio of 0.48, 0.6567. Once again, suppose you want to do for the pumpable concrete, you want to do for pumpable concrete. So, if you want to pump the concrete, so what you have to do? We have to reduce the amount of coarse aggregate. by 10%, because in our data, our field requirement, that I want to pump the concrete. Okay. So, pumping can be done for the vertical requirement, maybe vertical or horizontal distance. So, that is not given. So, overall we can say that 10%. So, pumpable concrete, this value should be reduced to 10%. So, therefore, volume of coarse aggregate here I have reduced by 10%. So, this value 0.9 multiplies, we got the 0.591. So, 0.591. So, what is the volume of fine aggregate content? So, if it is 1 is the total aggregate fine courses, so just it is, so you will get 0.41. So, you can say roughly 0.59 is nothing but approximately 0.59. Okay. So, this is the percentage of sand fine aggregate in total aggregate, and this is the percentage of coarse aggregate. So, total you can get 1. Okay. So, this was the requirement of the coarse aggregate and fine aggregate. Okay. So, now we go for the mix calculations. So, for mix calculation we need the specific gravity of all the ingredients, fine aggregate, coarse aggregate, cement, sand. So, all this data is with us. Okay. So, we have calculated the what you say, a specific gravity. So, total volume volume of 1 meter cube. 1 meter cube is how much value? 1000 liter. Okay. So, 1 meter cube is nothing but almost 1000 liter. Okay, 1000 cc. So, our mix proportion is for unit volume, 1 meter by 1 meter by 1 meter. So, if you see here, we do the data calculation for 1 meter, 1 meter, 1 meter height. Okay, 1 meter. So, volume of entrapped air in wet concrete, because if you see ours is 20 mm downside, if you have seen the previous things, that about 1% is the air content. So, minimum air content here is how much? 1%. So, 1% is the air content entrapped. So, that volume you have to reduce. So, 0.01 meter cube 1% will be the volume of air in this. So, what is the volume of cement we have to calculate? So, volume of cement, so we know the mass of cement divided by mass of cement divided by a specific gravity of cement multiplied by 1000, that you have to do. So, ours, so some mistakes I think has been done, so that you can get it corrected. So, this amount of cement is 320.38 kg. So, then you multiplied by 3.15,000. So, you can get 0.11 meter cube. So, this is the volume of cement. So, this quantity you can get it corrected. Okay. Whenever you do the solution, you can get it corrected. 320 point I think some digit is there. So, that value you have to take. So, here you can get the value of quantity of volume of cement. Then we require the volume of water. So, how to calculate volume of water? So, volume of water, so density of volume of water is 1000, weight density of water is nothing but 1000 kg per meter cube. So, and a specific gravity is how much? A specific gravity of water is nothing but 1. Okay. So, here mass of water divided by a specific gravity of water multiplied by 1000. So, if you multiply here, so you will get the same volume. So, volume of weight of water and volume of water, you can have the same value 154 meter cube. So, you can say this is a 0.154 meter cube, because 1 meter cube of water will have 1000 liter of water, and 1 liter is nothing but 1 kg. So, based on trial we had kept admixture 1.136% by weight of cement to reduce the water cement content by around 23.6%. So, this is going to reduce our water requirement. For that we are getting 1.36% by weight of cement, weight of cement. Okay. So, 1.136, so 154 by 100 we can get 1.75 kg of 1.75 kg of admixture. Okay. Admixture. So, now I want to calculate the volume of admixture. So, we have calculated a specific gravity of admixture also. So, how to get mass of admixture divided by a specific gravity of a structure divided by 1000. Okay. So, what is the mass of a mixture? 1.75, and a specific gravity of our admixture is 1.09. So, a specific gravity is 1.09 multiplied by 1000, you get 0.0016 meter cube. Okay. So, now we have calculated volume of cement, volume of water, volume of admixture. Okay. So, now we go for calculation of volume of coarse aggregate and fine aggregate. So, here volume of all in aggregate will be what? A minus B minus C plus D plus C. So, here you can see here A is total volume 1 meter cube, B is the volume of entrapped air. So, that you have made it minus, then from that you can remove the volume of cement, then you remove the volume of water, and then you remove the volume of admixture. So, if you remove them, so that will give you the total percentage of aggregate. So, volume of all aggregate, total aggregate. So, this will give total 1, this is the voids, this is your cement volume, this is your volume of water, this is the volume of admixture. Okay. So, if you reduce this, so you are getting 0.723 meter cube of total volume of aggregate. Okay. Total volume of aggregate. So, similarly, mass of coarse aggregate. So, this volume you have calculated E into volume of coarse aggregate into a specific gravity of coarse aggregate into 1000. So, a specific, so here you are getting 0.723, so 0.59, so 2.795 thousand. So, mass of coarse aggregate will be 1192.26 kg per meter cube. Similarly, you can calculate the mass of fine aggregate. So, mass of fine aggregate E guna volume of fine aggregate guna a specific gravity of fine aggregate 1000. So, you calculate, you can get the volume of fine aggregate. Okay. So, similarly, mixed proportion you can write cement, you can get 320.83 kg, that you can get corrected in calculation first one. So, some little data will change, water requirement 150 liter per meter cube, fine aggregate is 746.11 kg. So, coarse aggregate is 60% you have to get, and fine aggregate 10 mm downside aggregate 40. So, to all in aggregate multiplied by this 60%, you can get the amount of this. Then coarse aggregate also you can get like this. Chemical admixture is 1.75 kg, water cement ratio is 0.44. So, this is the mixed proportion that you have to give to the client, and apart from that you have to write all the data also. So, thank you.